Happy holiday season. Hope you had an awesome Christmas and are geared up for an exciting and ever so fruitful 2024. Guys, I wanted to share this information directly with you in the preserve at Pendleton, so you and all your neighbors have a general idea of your position of equity. As you know, we just finished up with the development aspect of the preserve at Pendleton by constructing and selling the last single-family residence inside that community of 150 homes. So if you got in on ground level, you're doing really well. But even if you got in the last year, it doesn't look like the appreciation rate at the preserve at Pendleton is slowing down anytime soon. So let's take a look at this data right here. So if you look, you'll notice that there are 16 properties that have shown activity in the preserve at Pendleton in the past year. Okay, so right now there's only one that's under contract, and that was listed for $289,900. And man, great property. That individual is doing so well in terms of their position of equity. But look at some of the other price points. We've got prices as low as $268, and some prices that have closed as high as $349,000. Wow. I remember when we first started the preserve at Pendleton, home prices were in the low 140s. Look where they are now. Talk about a boost of real property appreciation. So guys, make sure that when you're looking at this list here that I'm sharing with you, and I'll include the link up here in the top corner for you as well. So click on that so you can see all the properties. But the cool thing is make sure that you're comparing apples to apples, right? Built a lot of the same floor plans in that community, whether you're DR Horton or your SK Builders. So you'll probably be able to find a comparable plan in terms of bedroom count, bathroom count, maybe half bathroom, everything out there is 2-car garage. And then you look at the square footage and then see what it sold for. Now, this line right here is cumulative days on the market. That's how long the home sat on the market from the day that it was listed until the day that it closed. So you'll see some of them in the high ones. There's a couple, 335, that sat for a while. 263 sat for quite some time. Now, here's what's important to know. In January, we typically see a nice little pop. A lot of folks have pressed the pause button. High interest rates, holiday season, normal Q4 statistics. However, we're predicting one of the most hyperactive Januaries that we've seen in a decade, which means probably going to see a little bit more activity. March, April, May, just depends on what the interest rates look like. But they're trending in the downward direction. Next, I want to show you some information that we gather from our association to give you as a seller, or a buyer for that matter, some inside information on what your competition looks like. All right, so let's look at this. We're looking specifically at Pendleton. $239,000 or up, single family home previously owned, because everything in the preserve at Pendleton at this point has been owned. So when we're looking at that, right now, the average cumulative day on the market in Pendleton, 239 and up, single family previously homed, is 41 days. So from the day that it's listed to the day that it's closed. You probably saw several on that list that we just toggled from much higher than that. So understand, this is November data. It did get as high as 137 in April. That was when the interest rates really started taking off and getting pretty high up there. Next, it's important to know is your percentage of list price. How much are you expected on average to negotiate when you do put your home on the market? Right now, if you're a homeowner in Pendleton, South Carolina, and you've listed your house right, you're not negotiating much. Sellers are getting 99.5% of their ask. Guys, that is insane. That means you're only having to negotiate about 0.5%. So use this data to your benefit. If you have questions and want me to dig deeper with you specifically on your property, let me know. That's what I'm here for. Also, click that link up there so you can see what all comparable properties in your neighborhood sold for, how long they sat, and more importantly, how much the seller had to negotiate. Guys, I'm Robert Whitesides, Walden Real Estate Team. If you have any questions about the information I've just shared with you, please don't hesitate to give me a buzz. My contact information is below, 864-280-6726. Again, hope you had an awesome holiday season, and I look forward to seeing you in 2024. See ya.